10 years to fill a stadium, but only 2 minutes to fill your cranium. Humble the poet, signing in.
If you overthink, put up your hand. Wait, should I put my hand straight up or bent? And when I really think about it, do I overthink? Because how much thinking is too much thinking? Was this question rhetorical? I'm hungry. Never mind. Eckhart Tolle brought up a really cool concept. He said we could be addicted to thinking. And that's no different than any other addictions. And if you know anything about addiction, you know it can get in the way of life. Sometimes we come up with these cool ideas and then 4 milliseconds later, we think ourselves out of it. Should I really go to the gym? Well, do we have a gym outfit? That's a good question. Did we even eat enough today? Or maybe we ate too much. We should sit here and think about that. Or sometimes some things happen or don't happen and we start to overthink why. She hasn't replied to my text. Maybe she's sick of me. Or maybe she's dead. Or maybe she didn't get my text. Or maybe she got sick of me, then she died. And then her phone died, so she didn't get my text. And what all that thinking does is it keeps us from doing things. That's the real damage of overthinking. It prevents us from doing. So what's the solution? How do we stop overthinking? Well, it's this little switch behind your ear that just needs to get flicked on. And you're done. Good night, folks. I'm kidding. The answer is simple to understand, but not easy to do. Thinking usually means we're either focused on the past or the future. Reliving something that already happened, or focusing on something that might happen. And one thing to remember about both those spaces is they don't exist. The past has already happened, and the future has yet to begin. So putting your thoughts towards them will put you down a rabbit hole. So 1 minute you're thinking about what socks to wear, and then you start jumping from thought to thought. And 20 minutes later you're questioning your purpose in life. And now all this time has gone by and nothing got done. And that's the real reason overthinking's the enemy. It keeps us from doing things. We overthink our decisions and become paralyzed with doubt. But within that problem lies the solution. If too much thinking results in not enough doing, then a lot more doing will result in a lot less thinking. We need to do more and think less. As I already said, it's easy to understand, but not easy to do. Remember how I said our thoughts usually take us to the imaginary world of the past and the future? We have to focus on being in the present, in the now. Because really there's nothing else that exists in life besides now. And to do that requires us to focus on the exact moment we're living. As Jim Elliot says, wherever you are, be all there. This is sometimes referred to as mindfulness. And that requires you to be aware for when your mind wanders and for you to try to gently bring it back into the present. This type of mindfulness is not a light switch. It's more like our mind is a pond and we're trying our best to keep the water calm. Because once you do, you can see clearly into it. And that's why it's called mental clarity. To feel this clarity, we have to do things that help us stay in the present. Well, my handsome friend, that's not true. There's a lot of things you're already doing to stay present. Those are the times where we're usually the most happiest and at peace. And for some of y'all, staring at my beard. And for others, it's these amazing moments like getting lost in somebody's eyes, or hearing your favorite song, or being at a concert. It's really anything that calms your mind and puts your focus on the present moment. Other people garden, meditate, or even go to the gym. Some people gamble, have sex, or drive their cars really fast. Others do drugs, or stare at their phone 25 hours a day. There's millions of ways to bring yourself back to the present. Some are more responsible choices than others, but I'll leave that up to you to decide. No matter what direction you take, your actions will always tell your mind where to focus. So do more and think less. You are not at war with your mind. You just have to recognize when it wanders and gently bring it back where it needs to be in the present. But this will be a slow and steady process, and we all struggle with it. But when we are in the present, life feels so amazing, and that feeling in itself can be enough motivation for us to work on this, taking baby steps. Well, I got me this tattoo. It doesn't always do the trick, but every now and then it's a great reminder, especially when I get lost on a train of thought. So leave me a comment below and let me know other things that you think we could do to curb overthinking.
This is my cousin Kanwer. I'm Paul's brother Sean, and
You're Sean? I thought you were Paul.
Yeah, man. Is that why you've always been so nice to me?
I want to congratulate Paul and Harwin. A joint love of two people, a joint of two wonderful families. Harwin, welcome to the Mocha family. Paul, thank you for adding another female to our family. Now we're running low. You have anything else to say, Sean?
Our parents never blessed us with a sister, so I've always treated Paul like my older sister.
It's your cheat day. It's your cheat day. Fucking cheat day. It's your cheat day, yeah.
Beep, bop. Okay, we'll do beep. I think beep boop. We sound like arguing robots. Beep bop bop. Beep bop bop.
Well, why are we arguing robots?
I don't know. Maybe just a normal conversation between robots.
Yeah.
Oh.
I'm Todd. I'm Todd. Brush on my head.
People staring at me because of my swag. They can't handle me.
Hey.
And my sweet Janki.
Thank you so much for watching, and holy crap, thank you so much for subscribing and sharing this video with everybody. It feels like in the last month my subscribers have jumped so much, and it's all because of you guys, and I really appreciate it. Shout out to my notification squad. That's all of y'all who turned on the notifications. That's a little bell on mobile, or that little gear if you're on your desktop. You can press that so you know exactly when I release a video. And if you're noticing, I'm slowly working towards a schedule. I haven't announced the schedule because I don't want to announce it and then flop, but I've been slowly with my own baby steps working on the schedule. Please continue to share this video with people that you like and people that you don't. Much love. When we start to see people on social media with their squat goals and their couple goals and their body goals, we start to tell ourselves stuff like,
maybe if I had a six-pack, I would be happier.
If I had a nice car, I would definitely feel better. I need more followers to feel cool, man.
I need celebrities to notice me.
I need someone to love me so we can take adorable pictures like Lorex. They seem so happy.
So what we're doing essentially is looking at people's made up lives and assuming we need those same things. And there's nothing wrong with that. It's monkey see, monkey do. And we come from tribes and we're used to following and copying other people. And just because it's common, it doesn't mean it's best for us. Because what's good for someone else may not be good for you.